back up to welcome once again Patty Williams.
Thank you very much, everybody. So what do you think of Schlitz Creek? These guys are great, aren't they? Well, I got to tell you, it's a little bit crazy, too. You probably caught that, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, bluegrass music, like I said, is near and dear to my heart. And so when I hear these guys tonight, it's just like, wow, this is so much fun. It takes me back. We've played music with these guys several times over the years, and it's just fun to have them here. They're doing a great, great job. Let's give it up again for Schlitz Creek!
Started to roll 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and sifting from 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Don't flow free like the whiskey in the bar. Sin was a big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Was the evening tree, every Curtis and bloodline, the gutters of his tree, and we're shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. She weeps by my grave, tears full free for her man she couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, wait for me there. Wait for me there. Wait for me there.
Fire on the mountain. Hey, thanks for sticking around. We're having a great time playing over here.
Last night I had a dream nightmare, rather. I dreamt I was a muffler. I woke up this morning exhausted.
All right. He was a muffler and he woke up excited. Now, I know you groaned, but I guarantee you 90% of you will try to remember that and tell your friends that joke tomorrow. And as long as we're on the subject, the banjo player joke of the day. Well, you know, we got to have at least one throw one in.
Come on, man.
what is what I do too? I'm trying to select one that you'll like.
We'll come back to it.
What do you have when you got a banjo player buried up to his neck in sand? Not enough sand. Well, let me try yesterday's joke then. What is similar between an onion and a banjo? Well, when you chop up a banjo, nobody cries. I think we'll move on. How about some bass player jokes? No, we won't do that. How about a song from Ronnie Millsap called "Back on My Mind"?
Yeah.
I took some time to clear my mind, found myself a change of atmosphere. I had some fun lying in the sun. Daytona's really nice this time of year. Saw lovers holding hands, built castles in the sand, doing things the way we did back then. But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again. Back on my mind, time after time. I wonder if this heart will ever mend. But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again. I came out of my shell, I'm really doing well. Got a gal that thinks the world of me. She talks of rings and loving things. She's everything you want a gal to be. But when she pulls me tight, the feeling isn't right. Sometimes I think I'm never gonna win. But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again. Back on my mind, time after time. I wonder if this heart will ever mend. But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again. But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again. Hey, thank you very much. And notice that one of the houses over there just pulled down their shades. That's not going to help. You're still going to be able to hear us. We're not going away. Anyway, we've had a wonderful season this year. We played a number of different concerts, and we had a lot of fun, but we're lucky our guitar player is still with us over here. Last week, he was pulled over by a sheriff, knocked on his window. "Excuse me, sir, you got any ID?" Dave says, "About what?" Officer says, "Now look, I've been following you for 2 miles here. You're weaving all over the road. What's the problem?" Dave says, "Well, I hate this road because everywhere I go, there's a tree right in the middle of the road." The officer looked inside his truck cab and said, "Sir, that's your air freshener." He said, "Do you mind stepping out of the car for just a moment?" He takes him around to the front of the car, says, "Looks like you've got some damage here on the right front bumper of your car. Can you tell me what happened?" Dave said, "Oh, yeah, hit a deer." The officer says, "Oh, got it. Jumped out in front of you?" Dave says, "Well, not really. I had to chase him for 2 miles." The officer says, "Now look, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I should, but I'm not going to. Just one final question. Do you have any weapons in your truck?" Dave leans over and says, "What do you need?" David L. Deaconman, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sing this next song called Papa G's Dixie Roads.
Go drifting down a dusty Dixie road, taking my mind back in time. LA lights burn like hell. Won't you know you left heaven waiting down Dixie Road? Swing, moonlight was spotlight that we share. About your notes and that old guitar, she believed it could be stars. She told me that she wanted to be fair. She said, I'm alone to hold you down. Boy, you're glory bound. We can't share a world with different dreams. So I chased mine, and she found hers too. Someone else made hers come true. I'm a star, and every time I sing, drifting down a dusty Dixie Road. Take my mind back in time. LA lights burn like hell. Won't you know you left heaven waiting down Dixie Road? Now every night I'm in a different place, and I'm searching every stranger's face, trying to find a girl just not there. Well, she's back there in Montgomery, and I'm clear across the country, but whenever I'm alone, I go back there. Drifting down the dusty Dixie Road, taking my mind back in time. LA lights burn like hell, won't you know you left heaven waiting down Dixie Road? Drifting down a dusty Dixie Road, taking my mind back in time. LA lights burn like hell, won't you know you left heaven waiting down Dixie Road. You left heaven waiting down Dixie Road. We had a request for a song that we have not played in years. Who, by the way, who asked for this song? A young lady out there?
Lady in a hat.
Lady in a hat asked for us to play the old Mountain Dew.
Yeah, she was thirsty.
Over there, okay.
Oh, there you go.
We'll
She
see.
loves that Mountain Dew.
We'll see if we can remember this one. We haven't been playing it.
Why are we playing it?
Well, someone wanted to hear it, and we're
We
crowd
played it
pleasers. We'll do anything to make a crowd smile. Anyways, here it is, the old Mountain Dew. I'll probably won't do all 8 verses or whatever. I'll have to. Just well, we'll do our best.
Boy.
Well, down the road here from me, there's an old howler tree where lay down $1 or 2. Well, you go around the bend, and when you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it a good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll push up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew. Stopped by with his head hoisted high, said his wife came down with the flu. And he thought that I ought just to give him a quart of my good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll push up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew. a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and the man refusing our view. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew. Well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and the man refusing our view. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew. I said I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew.
Yes. Okay, you know, living up on the mountains with these boys is not always easy. Here in the summertime, we all live together in the cabin up there. I make them sleep in the kitchen to keep the roaches away. But we entered into a deal a couple of years back where we take turns doing the cooking, which might have been a big mistake. When it's my turn to cook dinner, we always have two choices: take it or leave it. And then we got our banjo player who specializes in various gourmet dishes made of roadkill. But the worst case scenario is when our bass player decides to cook, because he's a healthy cooking person. He likes to cook things that are veggies and that sort of thing. So when he cooks, we pray after the meal, because it's pretty bad stuff. For instance, last week he came up with a casserole that had like something tofu. What in the world did you put in there? You remember? Tofu and other stuff. So we had leftovers. We left the leftovers out on the kitchen table with dental floss. When we came out the next morning, the roaches had all hung themselves. That was a bad dinner. The flies had banded together and fixed a hole in the screen door. And raccoons had put a padlock on the garbage can. It was a bad meal. But anyway, sooner or later, if you're a guy, you end up in the doghouse and you end up eating what? Leftover biscuits. Yeah. That's the name of this next song. Yeah, you've been there, Jim. You know, you may be there now. Dedicated to Vicky. Leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone with sugar, leftover me. And I asked my wife if I could go out with the boys, just a little party down at old Jimmy Roy's. She said, of course, dear, you know that I don't care. But I forgot to tell her it was a 3-day affair. And now it's leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she done left over me. My banjo, now waved my wife goodbye. Knew she wasn't happy when I looked her in the eye. When I stumbled home at midnight, I was smelling like a beer. She said, crawl back in that pickup, 'cause you ain't sleeping here. And now it's leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she done left over me. And now it's leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in old frying pan. Quick story about one of our friends. Actually, he's a preacher, been a preacher for about 20 years. Went on a retreat out in the Colorado Rocky Mountains, all by himself, backpack, Bible, out there sleeping in the wilderness. On a Sunday morning, he woke up and opened his eyes very slowly, and he was about 6 inches away from the meanest, ugliest, smelliest grizzly bear you've ever seen in your life. The preacher closed his eyes very quickly and said, "Dear Lord, please make this a Christian bear." And he opened his eyes very slowly again and saw the bear standing on his hind legs with his paws raised to the heavens. And the bear said in a very clear voice, "Dear Lord, thank you for this meal." Here's one of our favorite songs. Playing the guitar here. So, you guys want to do Walk a Mile?
Paul Simon.
Okay. All right, we're going to do a song that we played recently at the Charlotte Bluegrass Festival. By the way, quick reminder, we have a website, www.schlitzcreek.com. You can check out our schedule and catch us again at our next venue, or you can avoid us easier if you look at that one way or the other. A song by Paul Simon called Mrs. Robinson, Cuckoo Cuckoo.
help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the ground until you feel at home and you feel Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Oh, God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven hold a place for those who pray. Hey, 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 hey. Hiding in your hiding place where no one ever goes. Put in your battery with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Most of all, you got to hide it from the kids and you to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Oh, God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, 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 hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you've got to choose. Any way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Our nation turned its lonely eyes on you. Oh, what's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Told Joe has left and gone away. Hey, 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 hey.
So professional bands, they, when somebody makes a mistake in the band, they gloss it right over. You never know the difference. Here we like to hold people accountable. Like we shun them and try to humiliate them when the bass player makes a mistake. And so that's just the way we operate here. Anyway, we'll probably, no, Saturday we'll play another concert. Maybe we'll do this right. But in the meantime, we have a few little hiccups here and there. But this is live music, and it's Bluegrass Night in America, don't you think? Yeah. So it doesn't matter what race, religion, or gender preference, or politics you have. Music cuts through all of that, and we're all one big family. Is that right? Can I hear a yee-haw? It's all these differences that we seem to have kind of melt away when you got music going on a nice summer night like this. We want to thank you for coming out and giving us the opportunity to sing some of these songs. You guys made up your mind what you're going to play yet? Okay, it's a song called Yellow Liver, and because you guys drink way too much, we call it Yellow Liver. Here we go. things are getting better. Things are looking up. Song called Wagon Wheel. Well, I'm headed down south to the land of the pine, thumbing my way into North Carolina. Staring down the road, pray to God to see headlines. Made it down south in 17 hours, picked a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and hoping I could Raleigh, see my baby tonight. And rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. And rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. Well, I'm running from the cold out in New England, born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. Lately played the guitar, I picked the banjo now. That old North Country keeps getting to me. Lost my money in a coke game, had to believe I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. And rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. And rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. Well, I'm walking to the south side of Roanoke. Caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. He was headed west to the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. Gotta get a move on, quick for the sun. Hear my baby calling mine, and I know she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, this I will die free. And rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. And rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, 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 mama, rock me. And hey, hey, mama, rock me. Hey, great. Are y'all having a good time here tonight so far? Can you give us a yeehaw? Oh, so happy to hear that. My gosh, I thought I heard a smattering of applause for our banjo player, so we probably should take a moment to introduce him from the mountains of Cooper, Michigan. Actually, from 2006 to 2019, voted best banjo player in Cooper Township, standing right behind me over here. Now, during that period of time, he was the only banjo player in Cooper Township. He is an excellent banjo player. It's starting to go to his head. Now he wants us to refer to him as Banjovi. So if you see him after the show, please call him Banjovi. Make him happy. So anyway, he's got a daughter now that's into riding horses, so he felt that he should give it a shot. A couple weeks ago, he found himself a horse finally after looking for several weeks. Got on the horse, and wouldn't you know it?
Wait a minute. I mean, it was a stallion.
It was a stallion. You wanted to point that out? I doubt it, but anyway, gets on the stallion. The horse takes off, lickety-split. He drops the reins, grabs a hold of the horse's neck, and I swear to God, if the manager of Walmart had not come out and turned that off, he could have been seriously hurt. But anyway, his name, ladies and gentlemen, is Nicholas J. Deaton. Give him a hand back here. Thundering applause for a banjo player. And we'll follow up now. When you think of bluegrass, one name immediately comes to mind. That, of course, would be Elton John, right? But of course, he wrote the song thinking it was going to be a pop music song. We heard it and said, hey, this is bluegrass. So this is our interpretation of how Elton John should have written the song called Honky Cat.
Hopping in the country, fishing in the stream, looking for an answer. I was trying to find a sign till I saw those city lights. Finally, I was blind, and he said, "Get back home, cat. Better get back to the woods when I quit those days and my redneck ways." And she's gonna do me good. Now I read some books and I read some magazines about those high-class ladies out in New Orleans. So those folks back home said that I was a fool. They said, "Believe the Lord is a golden rule. You better get back home, cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, oh, from a bottle of wine." Says no, I can't stop when your feet say go. You better get back home, cat. Gotta get back to the woods when I quit those days and my redneck ways. And she's gonna do me good.
Elton John had been happy with that. Glad you enjoyed it. So we saw him.
I ain't never been with a woman long enough for my boots to get old. We've been together so long now, we both need crease so. If I ever settle down, you can be my kind, and it's a good time for me to head on down the line. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Can't be I'm the kind of man that likes to get away, like start dreaming about tomorrow today. Never said that I love you, even though it's so. With a duffel bag be leaving at the break of dawn. Wish you could come, but I don't need a woman tagging along. I sneak out that door, couldn't stand to see you cry. Stay another year if I saw a teardrop in your eye. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Love song. Can't be wrong. A damn thing but what I had to leave it behind. You're the hardest thing ever tried to get off my mind. Oh, it's something greener on the other side of that hill. I was born a rambler and a wrangler, and I guess I always will. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Love song. Can't be wrong.
Oh, right. It looks like we only have time for one more song. We want to thank everybody here for coming out tonight. It's really a pleasure to play for you this evening, and it's been a real honor. Thanks to Blair and Patty for having us. Hope to come back again sometime when it's a little cooler, but we've had a good time.
Not in the winter though.
Not in the winter.
74.
So, you guys remember the old Peter, Paul, and Mary favorite 500 miles? That romantic album. You guys remember that?
Wow.
We're not doing that one. But we are doing a song relative to 500 miles. It's done by the Proclaimers. Thanks again to everybody.
When I wake up, I'm gonna be the man who's waking up with you. And when I go out, I'm gonna be the man who's going out with you. If I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's getting drunk with you. And if I haver, you know I'm gonna be the man who's savoring with you. And I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I pass almost every penny on to you. When I grow old, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. And when I'm dreaming, I'm gonna be the man who's dreaming of you. And I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your Now when I'm lonely, I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I come home, I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. And I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the man
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. We're the Schlitz Creek Bluegrass Band from the mountains of Kalamazoo.